Hello, my name is Doug Wood. I'm a member of Faith Lutheran Church in Rochelle, Illinois. And here is my Diakonia story, and I'm sticking to it. I suppose it all has to do with the harvest and need for laborers. The church needs hard workers, and when Christians work at serving God's church, their faith grows stronger. I can remember the time when I realized that I was being called to be one of those laborers. My wife and I were asked to be godparents to our friend's daughter just at a time when we were starting to realize that our own congregation was not helping us and our daughter or son to grow as Christians. The baptism was here at Faith Lutheran in Rochelle, and after the ceremony, when we talked to Pastor Gary Breesacker about joining, he said that members of faith were expected to get involved in church life, not just Sunday morning. My family and I did join, and we did get involved. My wife and I got involved teaching Sunday school. We have both served on the church council several times. I, myself, have served as council president 2 times, vice president once, and chairman of the property management committee. I have also served as assisting minister for worship. On the Senate level, I have served on the Congregational Life Committee. I remember even going a step beyond. While serving as president, we called a new minister and had 2 Sunday services to fill before his arrival. Our church organist stepped up to preach for one of the Sundays, and I volunteered for the other. I thought, what is the big deal? Because I had spoken at graduations, on Veteran Day, and Memorial Day services. I'll never forget the gospel for my Sunday was Matthew 9:37. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. I swallowed hard. I started to sweat. I was in a panic because sharing my faith before was not in my comfort zone at all. And this was different from any other public speaking engagement, but I read the passage over and over and something just happened. And the sermon just kind of wrote itself. It makes it worthwhile when a member of your church family comes to you and says, I never thought about it that way, and started serving as an assisting minister. Pastor Steve Dow then became our pastor, and for almost a decade, he and I formed a close relationship. One day he called me on a Sunday morning and he told me he was sick. So I wrote one sermon in about an hour and preached and led both services. I would also fill in for Steve when he was on vacation and a supply pastor couldn't be arranged. When Steve left our church to go west, he recommended that I take Diakonia. Not every Diakonia graduate preaches sermons. Each student has his or her own gift for service. And the needs of each congregation and pastor are different. But the program is designed to help pastors and congregations give that extra bit of education and training to people who want to take that extra step in being laborers for the harvest. And I believe I needed that extra step. My pastor and my congregation believed in me and gave me great feedback for all the ways I served. But at times I felt my knowledge was lacking. At times, I even felt like doubting Thomas. Ever since my 2 years of classes, Diakonia has been a great influence on me. It has given me the desire to keep researching and reading the Bible so that I can speak about my faith to others and give the best possible message on any given Sunday when I'm called to lead. The positive influence of Diakonia instructors has helped me overcome my self-doubt. I don't panic like I used to when I write a sermon or get up in front of others to preach or teach. Graduates of Diakonia aren't ordained. They can't take the place of pastors, but they can help with the work of the vineyard. There are all kinds of ministry needs in God's church, and Diakonia is designed to help lay members take that extra step in understanding, in spiritual growth, and strengthening ministry skills. We are delighted with Pastor Joy Alsop at Faith. now, and I am happy to help her in any way I can, as well as to serve the Northern Illinois Senate. God's work needs many hands, and I'm happy to be a laborer for this harvest. Blessings on your day, and blessings on you as you consider diakonia.